Okay, we should be live. And are we? Okay, microphone is working as well.
Stop by my lodge if you have the time. I'll put the kettle on, and we can have some tea. You don't need me to show you the way again, do you?
Whoa! It's Nicole's voice! Did she redecorate her home or something? Let's go take a look.
Because I'm pretty sure that chick. Yes. This should be. Yes. The Archon list, yes. I'm checking.
Emotions are like a
Shut up,
raging
never.
torrent.
I'm doing it later. Meliastra, shut up. I don't could give. Yeah, whatever. Okay. This should be, yeah. Effect transmuter. I should pick a weapon. Yeah, why don't give me both? I don't care. This should just be domains. The fuck? Because that is new. It's right. Okay. So this. Oh yeah, because I logged on. And what the fuck did I already do? And here. Didn't I do something yesterday? Huh. The Archon quest, which I will do right now. Because after in Razor in official. I don't have to do this again. This is Nicole's thing. This I will play off stream. I love myriad melodies. I forgot what it's called. And of course this thing. But we will play this one. As all falls to emptiness. Song of the Welcome Moon on Dante now available. Why am I reading this? People describe wisdom in many different ways. An eternal garden, an imperishable monument, an ancient tree that reaches the sky. And from these they would extract what they most desire. A flower, a stone, a leaf. Wisdom also seeps into every dream, for better or for worse. Flowing like a stream, projecting itself as a shadow of a tree over every corner of the world. Thus the catastrophe that lurks in dreams manifests itself. Now it is descending. Ugh. I need new headphones. We will go unfocused. I don't give a shit about some world quest. I did play a Nahida story first part of Nahida story quest yesterday. What is this? Ugh, smelly Astra fucking shop. Oh yay, more things. It costs real money.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course.
Yeah,
Kitty's gotta earn.
I'll stay with this too. I mean, it has Nahida.
There's kibble somehow.
Now let's go talk to Catherine in Not Cry. Hello. Why am I so laggy always?
Ah, traveler, Paimon. It's been a while.
I can do this and I can do this. But I cannot make it any faster than these two.
As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
Where's it from, Nahida?
A letter? From who? Dear Diary,
Ah,
I'm
Conway. Makes sense.
I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia.
Why are we... I like that she's beginning to write on her own more. But why a diary entry here?
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Alhaitham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary.
Okay, okay.
That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeria these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one.
Oh, that reminds me of her birthday letter.
When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever.
I like that this was mentioned. I still have yet to read the manga. But yeah, that's something I knew. And it was finally mentioned in the game. Yeah.
I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Nice.
Kali, time to go.
I'm sorry.
Kali, time to go.
I think my mind is messing up because I read the name Sethos. Why is this Sethos? This should be Tenari.
Yes, Master! Huh?
Thank you! You noticed it too! Huh? That's not Tainari! Written there. Jesus. Oh, it's laggy. There's something wrong! What? Huh?
What's wrong, Kali? Is there something on my face?
Okay, there's clearly something wrong. I like that Colin at least also noticed. Okay, we're jumping right in with the messed up stuff. I thought we were like going to combat. Nope, this is, well, I think something's already messed with Irminsul. But if it's messed with Irminsul, and that's the question, is this a dream or is this real life? If it's real life, then something messed up. If not, it's a very strange dream, because Sethos is not a forest watcher. What the hell?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari?
Figured.
What are you talking about?
So, either this is a dream where Sethos is Kali's master, strangely enough, I think. What?
Tainari is the General Mahamatra.
What?
He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City.
What?
I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Okay. Sethos takes the role of Tainari. Tainari takes the role of Sino. And who is Sino? Nilu? Sorry. It could be. I just imagine him dancing and I cannot. What?
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry?
Huh? Please tell me it still exists.
Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive.
Okay, so you three just did a full turnaround. I didn't know that this was in the Vahumana Darshan. I didn't know he actually joined. When you said Vahumana Darshan, I thought it was a hat guy. Also, I have a voicemail. 1 second. Sorry. Well, this is fun.
Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
This is so fucking strange. I mean, at least your character is still somewhat the same, so you didn't change that much. But did your memories change?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master. And Master tightened up. If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
I mean, he is more calm than usual, but still.
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Yeah.
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow something seems different.
I mean,
Is this
obviously.
really Sumeru City?
What is that? Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. Okay.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc.
Okay.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc.
I swear to God, it's Nilu. Because obviously he would be talking about Dia, but Dia is not here.
Would you like some fruit? Would you like some fruit?
That's all he says, Jesus.
Would you like...
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith? How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith?
What do you need that for?
To use as a weapon, of course. As Hussein's secretary, I must ensure his safety. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a homemaker. Peace is precious, but you must always be prepared for the worst. How?
I see Kave. Who's Kave now? Because it's obviously not Kave. Maybe he switched to Faradon. Or Alhaitham.
I heard that the sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work. It's a little mysterious if you ask me.
Okay, if she's talking about what we would think is Alhaitham.
I heard that the sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work.
Honestly, but the way it's described, it also reminds me of Andra. Hello, you're obviously not the same
Lord
Kave.
Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
It's Dory! It's Dory! For fuck's sake! Lord Sangamabe. Nah! You're now Lord Kave. Jesus Christ.
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it.
Who the fuck is that? Where's Catherine? Jesus Christ, this is all messed up.
I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month.
Okay, you're still different than Dory. Because Dory would have said absolutely not. He's still nicer than
Also,
Dory.
about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to...
Okay. Interesting. I know designer could be mean multiple things, but I'm pretty sure this designer is supposed to be whoever has Kami.
Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare. Seems like a much safer choice.
Okay, never mind, it's someone else. But, okay, Layla is now Kami.
Who's sneaking around over there?
Well...
Mr. Cave?
How do you know
Do you
me?
recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him.
It's so strange. I'm just like, is this an actual dream or something actually messed up?
What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
Yes?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Cave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos.
You're right. Kali, but I think you need to realize something is... It's not that they're pranking you. Definitely not.
This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
What's getting into you? Oh.
It's like everyone switched places.
Exactly.
I guess I'll keep looking around.
Again, this is... Who even are you? Aren't you the guy who stands over there? By the door? Obviously, because why would a child sit there? Who are you? What? Ah! Dunya's
Would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee?
Hi. Ashura? What?
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'm sorry. This is not. So it's not just limited to be. Oh, hi in the video. Okay, Nilo is Dia,
Would you like a cup of coffee?
but there's also Dia. Okay, I'm confused. It's
Would
not
you like
just
a cup of
limited to
coffee?
humans, nor is it limited to Samara, because Ashura is a not cry.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Students are under so much pressure these days. Sometimes I just want to write their papers for them.
Aren't you the girl who still struggles to write her own paper?
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Okay, I'm guessing Nilo is Dia, and Dia is...
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Okay, you're now, Mahamata?
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The
Okay.
legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Okay, Kale, I think you think the same thing I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, yeah. I mean, Flame does fit Nilo considering she has red hair. But, I know these two are technically the same, but they're flipped. They're flipped.
Flame. You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that.
Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
It does.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater.
Interesting. I don't think it's a dream. I think something's messed with Irminsul and their true personalities are still there, their true desires. But their memories have changed.
I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it.
Jesus Christ.
If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Well, you...
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
I mean, Dia does do makeup
Sure.
just so you know.
If the day comes, I'd be honored.
This is so weird. Okay.
Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me?
You.
Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
So, hi, Sino. Who is switched with? Isaac! Oh god, what is Isaac now?
Hi, Mr. Sino. What are you thinking about?
There's a chapter in King of Invocations where the spirit of someone who died long ago possesses a living man's body. To the outside world, it looks like he's developed a whole new personality. I was just thinking how terrifying that would be for his friends. Imagine waking up one day to find that a friend of yours has suddenly become a different person.
Huh? So what got you thinking about that?
I don't know, but something feels off. Everything looks fine on the surface, but can human perception really be trusted?
It's so strange. Okay, Isaac, I'm not sure what happened to Isaac. Oh, Jesus. So, we know Layla is Kabe. So I'm guessing Dory is Farzan.
All right, not a single Mora
Oh,
short.
never mind.
That covers you for this month's rent.
Okay, Dory is all Hatham.
What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't be enough.
Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me know and I'll give you a few days' grace. We've known each other long enough for that. Anyway, how are you settling in?
Right.
I couldn't help but notice that you're staying up late quite often.
I forgot that Kabe and Hatham live together. So, so do Layla and Dory now.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I just feel more inspired at night. Once I get in the zone, I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem. But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... Don't you think this house is a little small? I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for some reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently. I want to move somewhere bigger.
Because you usually live in the Palace of Alcazar.
Once I've made enough Mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house. As big as... at least as big as the Palace of Alcazar.
That sounds really expensive.
True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone. I need to find another way.
Okay. So, obviously, who the fuck is Nahito? So it's either Dottore, my guess. Oh fuck, I'll hasten would be funny. I could also imagine that guy, but we'll see. Huh?
Mahamatra Tainari apprehended the suspect.
Okay.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future. We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
I'm pretty sure this is actually tied to the story quest. I did not play Tainari's story quest.
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Kali, I know you want to, but this is not the Saint Tainari, you know.
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to...
No, Master, it's me. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back... Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh god, there's tears in her eyes. I mean, he did sorta raise her. I mean, after she came. Kali.
No.
Kali.
Master!
Kali. I feel so bad for her.
What is it?
Huh? It was a dream.
Did you have another nightmare?
This is strange. But... this was not the dream we were all expecting. This was definitely not the dream we were expecting. We were expecting the burning Irminsul dream.
I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams.
This was more realistic than a weird dream.
Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Oh! So you've attracted the attention of Nicole. Jesus. Nicole, give the not a heart attack. I'll be right back.
dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
Good idea. I may have something.
And just to be on the
not
safe
order.
side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Interesting. As all thought that. Jeez. Wait is how I received the letter. Kali wrote it.
What a strange situation. No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
I can't do that. We should probably. I'm not sure where we go first. Why the fuck does it want me? Oh, there's a Sumpter Beast. Okay, these two are still fine.
Kale! Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course. We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced.
What
from
did I
start
hear
to
that say?
finish.
Evacuated Sumeru or something?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley.
Nahida's taking some caution. She's like, everyone, go to the desert.
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Is there even enough space there?
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast Park.
All on account of that dream Kali had? Did Nahida give any indication as to
The
why?
Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far,
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Oh god.
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment. I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the
Makes
relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry, it'll be
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
Mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. The strange events of Kali's dreams took place in Sumeru City. Whatever the danger is afoot, it must start here, which is why everyone has to
We
leave.
should go help the evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye. Look after yourselves.
Yeah.
Will do. See ya.
Oh god.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana and see Nahida.
Absolutely. Jesus! Okay, you sometimes have security, but Jesus Christ, that's not just on security. Hello?
Who goes there? No one authorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Jesus. Don't worry, we're not someone.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
What's troubling you?
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Yeah, I mean, it would cause a catastrophe if an Archon like Nahida were to die. The only time an Archon died was, currently, died was with a Fossilor who was not connected to the people at all, was very different. Nahida's not our case entirely.
Seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Okay. I'm not sure what he was called, but it's Tainari's master, Al-Haytham, Cyrus, and Sino. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's also Wanderer.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Hi.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
Yes, it does.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kali would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her.
Of this core function, information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
Irminsul, the ley lines.
I have come this far, to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Hi! In Natlan, the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. It was only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that was just one nation. A problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
Oh my god! What? So she's basically acting like Irminsul itself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind.
That's why Nahida is doing it. And that's why her leaf is turning a different color. Because, well, she is a god and she is a part of Irminsul. So she can do it, but it's not a long-term solution. Even Scar could also do it for a short amount of time, but not long, because of his core.
And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with.
Or the leaf is a direct reflection of
On
Irminsul,
top
not
of that,
her.
she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
Huh?
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
What?
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Corps of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Well, there's only you two who can go in at any time. You can also go in. Nina!
Dendro Archon.
Shit. She can't do it anymore.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Oh god.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What is the backup plan?
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us.
Huh? Well, this is... Jesus Christ! Also, I just realized there's no music at all. I know, very early to realize that. This is unheard of, something like that. I know this is... It's for the protection of Nahida, but still.
The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
That is good to know. Why didn't we know this before?
Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance.
We don't know what will happen. For all we know, Irminsul is what keeps her alive right now.
Under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
Oh, Nahida.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
Absolutely. For the protection of Nahida.
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Oh god. It's cute, but also...
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
I don't think we've ever seen an Archon in this weak of a state.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
I mean, that was the time that Menti passed out after getting his noses ripped out, but this is something entirely different. Jesus. Did we just...
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
Good. It's at least 2 people we know and trust. That's good news, but you don't look
With
very
the
relieved.
Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
With no one in the city, that's where the Fatui in the trailer will take over.
Sir, all units are in position.
Pantaloni!
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of the...
Sorry for skipping through that. Caravan Rebot. Who is the client? Oh, there is also... And here we have, that guy. Marco
What?
Gami.
Nothing. You just look like you were lost in thought there. Do you have any ideas about what's going on?
You sound surprisingly cheerful, Paimon. This is a serious situation.
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually, one name did cross my mind. But, he's already dead.
We know everyone in this situation knows who he's thinking about. Of course, he's thinking about the Tare. Okay, here we have Kevin and Haytham.
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Maybe we should first focus on what's going on.
Sure. Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable? What's the catch?
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they? And that bottle of wine was... Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the shop. I doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
Jesus.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
What?
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
Jeez. Okay, who else is here? Okay. Theoretically speaking, there should be everyone here. Somewhere. Oh! I remember you! And you. And you were the guy. Okay. Then let's look at the other direction. Or not. I guess they're all up there. Maybe that's hidden?
How is the Dendro Archon?
Oh, good. I trust in Tanari with
Her
taking care of
breathing
her.
is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Jeez.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
I don't think Tanari has that kind of expertise.
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Tanari and Sino are discussing the current situation at pace. I have to concentrate and keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tighnari.
Well, the 6 sages are here.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages.
Why did all these sages look strange?
Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Yeah, a whole lot of introduction to all the 6 sages.
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power.
Yeah, there were only 2 of the sages who weren't corrupt.
We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Ritaoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
It's an honor. We'll be working together closely to resolve this crisis.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
I hope none of you are evil and corrupt now.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Isak! We know him.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot. But they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
And I have said this before and I'll say this again, the best access to all this is indeed Skara / Kagami / head guy.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Karsa's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
Indeed. That can and maybe does happen. A little cold here. Something extra on? Alright. Irminsul is very much at risk. Especially with knowing nobody watching over it.
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course. But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use. And Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
I'm not sure if that can happen. I mean, it's a tree, still. I don't think trees can.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
Oh, jeez.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other.
Well, so sounds like Irminsul is getting worse.
By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
It seems like it has spread through the forest.
Sir
already.
Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
I'll come with you.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Sure.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next step.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Also, since when was it this wet? Jeez, you can still see Celestia. I don't remember it being this windy. Well. Oh God. It's already spread. Okay, down here at Dormant Port is alright, and up here. What? I'm not sure. Okay, that sounds not. It's alright, but this area. I mean, technically speaking, Sumeru City seems also to specifically be safe. Fun fact! I don't even have that place on a map. Well, not talking.
Thank you for everything, Tainari.
Oh.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But if you don't mind me saying so, Master, you're looking a little nervous yourself.
I only just got appointed as Grand Sage, and now this happens. It's quite overwhelming.
What? You're the Grand Sage? Since when? Oh, hey, so why the fuck did you not talk about that?
Now, I don't think I handled the situation with Azar very well at all. Yes, I protested, but I went about it the wrong way. Instead of helping, I just ended up getting locked away. Now that I'm the Grand Sage, I have to be responsible for everyone's lives, including the dozen or so who fled to Yasna Monument. I can't help but blame myself for their deaths.
You can't influence
It's only natural that you want to do the best job you can. But, Master, we both know perfection is impossible.
You're right. We may well be heading into the desert before long. Feeling up to it?
We left in such a hurry that I didn't bring any sun lotion, but I'm sure I can make some from local ingredients here. That was a big part of my graduation thesis, after all. Still remember?
Of course, like it was yesterday. I remember asking you if you'd like to stay and teach, but you turned me down without a moment's consideration. Anyone else would fight tooth and nail for the chance to research by my side, but you couldn't get out the door fast enough. Weren't you afraid I'd hold up your thesis and stop you from graduating?
If you'd pulled a move like that, I would have reported you to the Matra right away.
You wouldn't give me a second chance? What about the bond between mentor and student?
No, Master. I would not sit by and watch you go astray.
Very good. Then I taught you well.
Wah. I mean, I can do this. Makes it easier. Over there. Oh, Cyrus. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Oh, jeez.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
What happened? And he goes for it anyway.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
That is clear in the Tory business. It's a leyline blossom. Not exactly.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
But this is not a typical one.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line block?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Oh, nice.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Hida once said that Urensal doesn't contain any information about me, so theoretically I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. Let's head a little further out. We'll see what we can find.
Will you need my help?
I should be fine. You're in more danger than we.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Okay, Paimon, you might as well...
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Sweet, but... Right. Paimon? Paimon, you should stay behind. It would have been interesting if her model would have actually not had a brown leaf. Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign that a storm is approaching. Slowly but surely, the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed something is wrong because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time left. Denari said that to help the Dendaracon regain their power, we need to heal Irminsul, but healing Irminsul requires the Dendaracon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
That's it. If I use a Pep's Heart of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendra power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
Nice, I have not played her second story quest. I know a way to save Nahida.
Then let's get back and tell the others!
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Hello.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Dia.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
It's great to see you all.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Of course, the Akasha Terminal.
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
Why is your mouth not moving?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes,
Yeah.
but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
What the fuck are we... Are you trying to build a second Akasha system?
No prizes for guessing who that was.
Yeah.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
For fuck's sake, what?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Also, I find it funny how in the beginning of the story, the subject of a gnosis is kept as a secret. At least that's what Venti described. And now everyone is just like, oh yeah, a gnosis, yeah, we know what it is.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Oh.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help.
Huh. Wow. Luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow. Nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
Tell everyone about the time you and Nahida saved the pet.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former.
Yeah. It's different in a way that elemental energy is anything in the world, while elemental life is when there's a condensed version and it, well, gains consciousness. Like slimes, or Dvalin is also an elemental life form.
In which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'll find a way to persuade her.
Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
I don't think she's on the best terms with Nahida. I mean, I haven't played the story quest, but as far as I know, she's still the Dendro Sovereign. And she might still be upset. Because, well, Nahida has the sovereignty.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words.
It better not be a joke.
No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Where did you get that?
Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude.
Really?
Come on,
Seriously?
let's get moving.
Okay. There's...
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action.
Alright,
But we
don't
can't
have
proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in... Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
Okay.
Could? What's the matter? Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all.
Are you going to come with us to a Pep?
I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information. I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
You sure kept that one quiet.
You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work.
Sure it
Paimon
does.
doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
Oh!
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways. But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon. See ya!
This was strange.
Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
I keep thinking, what if someone pretends to be someone else? Ah.
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a pep's eyes, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Yeah, he's also not on the original, you know, Hydra Sovereign. He's the reborn one. Sovereign to sovereign talk. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Giant groups. Search for a pep.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
Do you also notice that Irminsul's...
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Nothing gets past you. Guess we can skip the explanation then. This is so sad to see Nahida passed out like that.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction.
Well, we're someone who can... Ah. This is funny. Everyone just gets a headshot and a pep.
You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
I don't think she wants to help us.
This isn't a joke, Pep. Nahida's in grave danger. Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
Safety of Sumeru depends on it. She doesn't care about it. The very survival of the world could be at stake. She just joked about it being destroyed. Because you owe a debt of gratitude, and this is the way you can repay it.
Pep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony.
I need to play the story quest.
And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Boer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Hold on to me. We don't have the protection of the fire seat this time. This is an awkward silence. It's a silence, a mandatory part of an audience with a dragon.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Will giving your power to Nahida affect her in any way?
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Just like last time, it's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon. Any other dragon you can have a normal conversation with? Well, sorta. Durin, Nervalette, the Valin. Although, have we spoken to Valin? I mean, a little, maybe.
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, Providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
And notably in floating hydro fungus. Just like Apep said, the elemental life zones who merged with her have now been reborn. The knowledge, memories, emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, and yet for some reason they seem drawn to
Ever
Paimon.
held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Oh, jeez. She actually gave us a compliment. I thought she was joking. Come to think of it, I'm curious now. Apep sensed the leyline anomaly from so far away and immediately guessed there was something wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something that we don't? Apep, do you know much about Irminsul?
I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
I mean, I guessed so based on many talks. But what did it construct?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm.
Which power? There are multiple.
The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
Even so, he still agreed to help us.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
Well, that was due to Fossilor.
But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
I like how they're looking at each other and they're like, sure. Both of you, Definitely not just you. He definitely doesn't protect humankind, at least the humankind of Fontaine, from certain death. On his own accord. I like my drinks cool, which is why I leave every now and then. Oh! Hi, Ash. I think. Yeah, you said that, of course. I don't have chat open. I am trying to open it now. Apologies. Oops. No. Be quiet, don't. Oh. My internet sucks. But in the process of moving, well, I'm not moving, but someone else is. Well, we got no internet, and with it, I should probably have chat more easily open. Can you please? Okay, it's open. I cannot guarantee it will be for long, but at least I have it. He's definitely planning revenge. It's probably best if we don't tell Pep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon. Oh. His noise?
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
What happened?
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here.
Hi.
Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
You don't seem to have ill intent right now. I mean, killing her would probably restore your elemental sovereignty, but you don't need to know that.
Thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
It's not feigned! There she goes again. Oh, you're making a comic? I think you meant to say comic. I don't know what a comic is. Well, yeah, Pep thinks everyone is always against her. We don't have anything against you, Pep, as long as you're not, like, attacking us. We have done what we came here for. Time to check on what's going on. What is that?
Nahida? You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
I'm not sure what it is. The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. Is this about the upside down statue? Because the one who's if that's the case, the fuck is that supposed to mean? Its location is remember, tell no one. The moment I touched the key Nahida handed me over, a serious piece of information appeared in my mind. I don't know what it means, nor how to decipher it, but I feel firmly committed to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone. It's probably best if I do the same for now. There is an upside down statue. It's in the domain, yes. We visited twice, and nothing about it has ever come up again. I'm sure the reason for it and all that, yeah, but we have never talked about why specifically that statue. It's Venti statue, Barbados/Venti statue. Should we involve him?
Are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait.
Oh.
No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
Oh jeez, let me see. Oh right, I forgot. With Nahida gone, there's nothing stopping the sandstorms now. Oh, petrichor. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to involving other Archons, so to say. There's a sandstorm and a few monsters between us. What's wrong? Why aren't you trying to go in?
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
And they're running.
You're back. How's the Dendro Archon?
She's still with Apep, but she's recovering. Apep gave Nahida some of her own life force.
What a relief.
What's with these
It's the
sandstorms?
Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence.
I have also not played the Sumeru world quest about the desert.
Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Good question. What era? The royal capital of an immortal kingdom and once stood above the great red sand. Under the rule of successive gilded dynasties, it was destroyed and rebuilt time and time again. And rebuilt time and again. Bearing witness to rise and fall of King Dashret's civilizations until it was finally swallowed by the sands among the Eremite leaders. To this day, many fables and legends about it circulate throughout Sumeru, the most famous being the tale of Shiruye and Shirin.
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
And if it was destroyed? Good job, but a familiar figure comes to mind.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still, my master. I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilipar.
I should take a trip to Gurabad.
We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebad, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Oh, geez.
When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Okay. Well, fine, I guess.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Okay. Be careful.
You too.
Sorry. This was a fun shot.
Don't
Just
do anything
calm.
too risky. You got it?
Sure. What's the comic about? I think I can do well with this team.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad. Looks like our Hazen was right.
The fuck was that?
What's going on?
Forest, protect us for the everlasting.
Okay.
They just keep coming. How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all round. Let's just head further inside for now.
rises.
Okay, it's telling me to just leave.
Target spotted. All units at the ready.
Yep, that is. That's though.
Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
By the frost moon of old. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
It's too many.
Do you see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
We need to go.
Backup en route. Stop her at all costs.
Careful! They're back again! A new moon rises.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
Okay, let me heal. Okay.
Hey!
Leave this place. Shameless. Can't hide the truth.
Three moons converge.
For the everlasting forest. Seek within.
I think we're
What a joke.
Okay.
The Jin's gone kaput. Now we can finally.
Pantalone?
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Hello, Pantalone. Ninth of the Fatui Harbinger.
Apologies, sir.
Earth.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
I figured as much.
This guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
Something seems unusual about him. Is he trying to provoke us? This feels like a trap. Judging by the tents and supplies, there must be many more Fatui stations here than a few we saw on the way in. So where are the
You're
rest?
remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
I think the name card won't pop up. Oh no. That's his Fatui name. He is, well, Pantalone is, like all the other Harbinger names, based on actually, play. A theatrical play. I am not sure what it's called, but you can actually look it up there. Yeah, Pantalone, Colombina, Arlecchino, those are all names of this play. And we don't know what his actual name is, but his Fatui name is Pantalone, and his title is The Regrader. Or however you're supposed to say that. It's similar to how Arlecchino's Harbinger name is Arlecchino, her title is the Knave, and her actual name is Peruer.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
That's kind of what we are, though.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
Of course.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't think so. I think many people would admire the Traveler, regardless of the position.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me.
Well, it was sealed.
Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons? So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Yeah?
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we? I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I thought he was talking about
I once
Nahida
admired
Nahida.
you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Well, they haven't been so far. Unless you're messing with Nahida now.
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same?
I find it funny that he considers him his commander when they're both Harbingers. I mean, yeah, the Dottore was, who knows, of higher rank than him by far. We still don't know who the 10th Harbinger is, by the way. Like, 6 years in, we know all the Harbingers except the 10th one. Like, he's the 9th, and Child/Tartaglia is the 11th.
If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step of the plan.
Fuck.
Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers! Quick!
Oh, 1 second. Ah.
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
A new moon rises.
By the frost moon of old.
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
Can't hide the truth.
Surge. This might hurt a little.
It all adds up.
Time to come clean.
Okay.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
I'm gonna try something. Dang it. I need to play the Sumeru quest to end up here.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Obviously.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain!
Come on, wait!
What's this?
It's a border.
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
So there was more than one ambush.
Don't be
not let me-
discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Figured.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
It's not even
Follow
a
isn't quite the right
subordinates.
word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun!
Such a fall, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back!
Oh! We're changing. Okay, we're going to our village.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
How?
So you have a solution?
No.
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy.
Blub.
Come on, what's the holdup?
I love that little confused face.
5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
She's defeated. Aww. Looks like a dumpling. I almost say I didn't even know it had a name.
Any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game.
And Dory gets defeated. Oh, well, she's out.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master.
Well, she's out.
What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
I missed.
You know,
I missed again.
This reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest.
What are you two talking
You were
about?
trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Enshroud!
Jesus Christ, you have one job.
Here's the good. Fly. Polinampa, help!
Up. Go on.
There's too many of them.
I see Nilo in the background.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Dory, we have bigger issues than your money.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
Bad.
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad
Earthquakes?
news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master, even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
She's like, are you serious? I don't want to lose anymore.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me?
Oh God. You know, the further we go with Dory, the more I like her.
Oh, great.
almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still...
Then tell that.
Need any help?
Yes? Yes, absolutely. Nicole, come, please.
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
It would be nice if you could show your face, Nicole.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Bloop.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Bloop.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
This game looks special. I'm not sure which power she's exactly. Is this Nicole's power alone?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Or is this part of Nicole, or is this part of Kale's sealed power?
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Well, the goddess of flower could have been known to Nicole. After all, they're both angels.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
It is known that there were god remains that were put into Kale, but we don't know which god, if I'm correct. Alright. We don't know which god remains were put in her. It could have been just anything. But what if it was specifically the goddess of flowers?
I'll stop.
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
I think it is tied to the god remains. And if that's the case, there is a good likelihood that her seal will be...
Any luck?
Obviously not! The only way out here is by brute force, but too much force and the entire rune might collapse. The mechanism is right outside. Maybe there's a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Jed!
Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Beep, beep, beep! I haven't played that quest through, but I do know.
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Oh jeez. Okay. Run. Oh, fuck. Oh. How the fuck did I miss that? Okay, we're out.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Remember to wipe the blood off your hands. I have.
What about you guys? Bet you've forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Well, I haven't played the quest yet.
We're super duper best friends.
Review the counter events of your recent travels to Yid.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
You know, Irminsul.
Right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah. We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms.
Don't worry, we have a
Here's
solution
hoping we
probably.
actually managed to find her after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right? Only what?
Okay. Chest piece.
Let's see. She should be around. Aha! Found her!
Hi. Raining life.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
I hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
Foreign land to the west, could you mean Netland? Gurabad isn't so far from there. The divisive presence beneath the city falls silent when defeating
Once
the Zardoth.
satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Soul, and now they've released the djinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the djinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lilupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Oh, hi. He's still living. That's good.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
You don't even see the
When
sun.
I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Well, it's not good at the moment.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
This goes for me too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more djinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's head to the Temple of
Sounds good.
Silence.
You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
Yes, that's a talking bottle. Her name's Lilupar.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
Oh, okay, we can go in. This reminded me too much of Tutorial's lab and not Kryda's entrance. There's also another person saw on a row coat.
This is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
Layla!
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Have you taken some ibuprofen?
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carvey, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back.
Hello.
Everything all right?
Why do you look so damn pissed?
And who are they?
Lilupar, Jet,
Friends
and
of
Batman.
yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Sure.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
A harbinger who fucking sucked. Tell everyone what happened in Gurabad.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
He's not a harbinger subordinate. Anyone who plays Genshin for a long time knows that that's not subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Now that you mention it, it does a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Yes, clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lee Lupar.
Oh.
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
I don't get the
You
reference.
bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Modify how?
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively.
Well... Aru reminds me, of course, of Aru Village. Oops.
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
I should probably mention, just so we're on the same track, Al-Akhma and King Deshret are the same person. There was also a third name. I don't remember, though.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable, too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
We also saw him in the picture, so he'll also help us.
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Nagcry.
We also saw that Nefer was here, which is understandable. She's like, well, despite her business and all that, she is still a child of the desert.
Not cry. Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back.
There was another lady. Who was the other lady?
One of them said she's made Nod Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! I was...
Why, hello! We're here to help.
I have to go real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just read Okay Daddy. I did not... There was a heart. There's a heart emoji covering most area. Sorry. Not expect that. Okay, Nicole, hi. Hey. I will pull for her. Or at least try.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
What do you mean, yeah?
You haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out.
Oh. That came as a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that in-game, that is, of course, the Tori.
No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Which means, even if we wanted to, we couldn't notify anyone. What the hell was that? What the hell did you do? Ah! I don't see emojis on my phone. I just noticed.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Obviously.
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself.
What?
Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
Which means we couldn't warn well, what I meant to say before that is we couldn't warn the other Archons like we did in Not Cry. Nahida is still passed out. Which means our strongest line of defense is down. Nicole is probably our best defense right now, alongside the Traveler.
Won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Exactly.
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Well, how would I put this? An eye of the storm is not a good thing. Because that implies, well, the eye of the storm is directly in the middle of a large storm, like in the case of a hurricane, where it is windstill, where the calm is. And everywhere around it is a strong storm. Which implies that is currently happening. In other words, Teyvat is currently at the brink of whatever you want to describe it.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
It is her.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him.
Okay. Update. The Ibis King is an angel. We get so many updates. I thought the Ibis King was created by King Deshret or something, but no. He can create angels.
As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
Okay. To our list of angels, of course. Nicole, Zabai, Ibis King, Nabu Malikata, aka the moon goddess? No. The goddess of flowers. The Lord of the Night. I will not try to pronounce her name. It's long as fuck. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think Sabella? In Fontaine? Yeah. There's so many angels. And 2 playable now.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition.
Is the deepest and truest desires of Genshin player primos? Because you lead us to actual treasure chests. Like Sealies do. I should also mention Sealies, aka tiny ghostly figures you find all over Teyvat, are also angels.
So I wish to hear about your past.
Oh,
because
Koitar, I
I do not
forgot.
believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
I agree. That's why one of the reasons why I pull never. And genuinely speaking, it's also the reason why I wanted to initially pull for Nicole. The fun part is every character I wanted so far from Notcry, from the initial teaser, I got all of them so far.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion.
Yeah, most angels are not alive anymore. Or not living, per se. There's multiple ways that angels have gone away. That's the reason why Nicole is one of the few that still exist. Like her, the Lord of the Night, and Zabai. I mean, the Ibis King still technically lives, but how do I put this? He's not exactly living his best life.
Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more.